We're two hitchhikers. We met while hiking Mount Baldy with mutual friends, wasted no time, got engaged on a frozen alpine lake, got hitched, and have been adventuring together since. We're embarking on a new adventure of living big in a tiny home. Let's see how this goes.
Adventure awaits.
So bizarre that it's like almost 90 and we're packing snowshoes. Am I the bear spray keeper?
Yes, you are.
There are gators in the back as well.
Ah, yes, the gators.
The weather has been hot, the projects keep stacking up, and we found a small window of opportunity to head into the local mountains for some cooler air. Well, this is our first backpacking adventure in a couple of years. And it's funny to think that down at home it's like close to 90 degrees. And here we're trekking through snow and we're trying to find the trail. This is the only time instant coffee How'd you sleep last night? Yeah, you were snoring a little bit. Not annoying, just like good sleep. Good morning, cheers to you all. It is maybe 5:30 in the morning and we hiked up here. We backpacked last night. We came down from the trailhead down there, but we got here later than expected, so we were hiking in the dark a lot of the way, but conditions were good. It got a little windy on the way up, which freaked me out a bit, but all is good, and we had a good night's sleep here in this tent. I got some Milky Way shots and also some dawn breaking shots, and now it's time to wake up. We found this awesome spot, with the exception of a few large rocks that we couldn't move. But we still slept well, and well, waking up to this is certainly hard to complain about. Morning energy. Cheers to that. There was a couple of flashes of light out there last night as I was taking pictures. I never got any, I was never able to capture it. But there were no clouds. Were they in the distance? Oh, okay.
There's a freaking thunderstorm on the other side of Mount Shasta. The only reason I know is that when I got off work and I was staring up to the north, I was like, damn storm clouds.
Thunderstorm is today. They were supposed to come this morning here, and that's why I wasn't sure if we were going to be able to do this or not.
Thanks for letting me know.
I did. I've been watching the weather. I told you earlier in the week, my love, there's a chance for thunderstorms. If that's the case, I have to figure out where else we can go.
I think with everything, my pack is probably like 60 pounds.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Food, water, tent, fishing pole.
That's not 60 pounds big. I know it felt like it. We're just out of shape. It seems a bit rude for us to backpack up here for only one night, but it was a good opportunity to not just break away, but to also test our gear as well as ourselves out here. All of this snow will be melted soon, and the opportunity for solitude up here will be lessened due to summer hikers. So we frolicked around up here a little bit, but needed to pack up and head back down to the projects that awaited. Plus, as the sun gets higher, the snow will become slushier and hiking slower and sloppier.
Okay, let's see if this is truly better practice. Oh yeah, way better.
You can tell I'm gonna get so hot on the way down.
Thank you, babe.
You're welcome.
Off we go. So there was an avalanche here before. You can see how the trees there are bent, and then you see all this debris here, and it came over the edge and likely down into there. So there's a stream here to my left, and we have to, this is snow melt coming from up above, so we have to find a little bit of a bridge up ahead. It looks like Ruben found it.
Oh, there's quite a number of people up here.
We were the only car in the parking lot last night.
Yeah. See how the truck went?
After a bite to eat and a few errands, we head back to sort out the issue of the water pump sensor.
Okay, so we started off with a bad pressure sensor. So we went to Amazon and we got this new pressure sensor. But this is a pressure sensor that goes from 0 to 5 volts. And this, I did not pay attention to the little jot right here. This goes from 9 to 30 volts. And the reason why this matters is because it uses resistance, not a potentiometer. This right here is a 3-wire setup. And I was fooled by this because it has 3-wire prong right inside. So I was like, oh, 3-wire pressure sensor, 3-wire pressure sensor. That's all we need. We'll put adapters. So get this sensor, plug it in. Doesn't work. It does not send the information that this wants to see. Because either way I connect it, it's either a complete circuit, meaning that it has full 111 psi, or it's an open circuit and it shows negative 25 psi like it shows right here. So in comes this. This is a potentiometer, but I get to dial this little thing right here, and I get to change the resistance. And by doing that, I am able to tell this motor what time it is by my hands. So I put this in here, I put this in here, and now I'm showing 4 psi. But if I turn this dial, it goes up to 22 psi. Now if I go all the way, I'm over. I'm at 111 psi, and the pump will not turn on. But I dial it back. Let's say I put it at 33 psi, hit the reset button, boom, pump kicks on. We have a pump that turns on, but this is not a permanent. I swear, this is not a permanent. This is a temporary fix for us to find out if we have any leaks in any of the repairs that we have. Let's hope we don't find any.
The good news is that Ruben's temporary fix has our sprinklers back on. But we have a leak. Obviously, we are not out of the woods yet. Until we get this leak under control, we cannot proceed with the trenching for the main power line, so we're on pause again. What can we do? Well, we're starting the cement pad and prep for the mini split. Once this is set up, we can test it on our mini solar system. Check back next week for these updates. This week wasn't a total bust. We do have irrigation on a temporary system, and we even got to take a little break up in the mountains. I haven't had a chance to go through all the photos yet, but here are a few.
It was a good little hike.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you next Monday.